This episode kicks off at the crack of dawn. It's only 6 a.m., but the couple is already awake. They've got a massive calendar on the nightstand, and the day is officially dedicated to wedding logistics. They seem determined to get a head start on their to-do list, booking the venue before someone else snags their date. It's a mix of excitement and that early morning grogginess we all know too well. Now they've moved into the kitchen, which has been transformed into a wedding command center. There are vision boards everywhere, overflowing with fabric swatches, floral arrangements, and color palettes. Sarah is holding her morning lifeline, a cup of coffee. Mark is enthusiastically pointing out details on a checklist, completely absorbed in the planning. At this point, everything seems to be going according to plan. But then something shifts. As Sarah goes to take a sip of coffee, she's hit with a wave of intense nausea. Oh! Suddenly, the aroma of the coffee, something she usually finds comforting, is absolutely revolting. She looks at the cup as if it's betrayed her. She's completely baffled. The milk spoiled? She wonders. She has no idea that her body is starting to react to something much bigger than milk. Mark catches her reaction and pauses while eating his breakfast. He sits down beside her and looks at her with a mix of concern and skepticism. Sarah is a coffee first person, so seeing her push it away is a major red flag. He asks if she's coming down with a flu, but Sarah just brushes it off, blaming it on the nerves of starting such a big project. Later that afternoon, they head out to tour a potential wedding venue, a stunning historic estate with gorgeous stone architecture. It's exactly what they pictured. However, as they're walking through the grounds, Sarah is suddenly overcome by a bout of vertigo. Oh, the garden is spinning, and she has to steady herself. She's convinced she's just dehydrated or overwhelmed by the stress of planning the wedding. Now, here is the comedic highlight of the episode. While the wedding coordinator is giving them a professional tour, take a look at Mark's attire. In his frantic rush to get out the door and stay on schedule, well distracted, worrying about Sarah, he completely forgot to get dressed. He is literally standing in a high-end wedding venue wearing his beige pajamas. He is so focused on the floor plans, he hasn't even realized he's in his sleepwear. Next, we find Sarah at the bridal bouquet. She's standing on a pedestal in a breathtaking lace gown, but she looks like she's in agony. She's developing a splitting headache, and the weight of the dress feels like she's wearing a suit of armor. The boutique consultant is beaming, but Sarah just wants to crawl into a dark room and disappear. The bridal glow is definitely missing. Back at home, the reality of the wedding costs start to set in. They're staring at spreadsheets and contracts, and the numbers are climbing. Suddenly, Sarah breaks down. A single tear rolls down her cheek as she looks at the price of catering. She's normally very level-headed, so this emotional outburst catches her completely off guard. She feels like she's on an emotional roller coaster, that she can't get off of. Mark is being the supportive fiance he is, trying to soothe her. He assumes the pressure of the big day is just getting to her. He tries to be the voice of reason, telling her that they can cut back on the guest list if they need to. He's being incredibly patient, totally unaware that these mood swings are not about the guest list. Fast forward to 2 a.m. Mark is out cold, probably dreaming about floor plans. Sarah, however, is wide awake with a ravenous and bizarre appetite. She's in bed, snacking on a green apple with peanut butter and crackers. It's the kind of combination you only eat when your body is wanting specific nutrients. Eventually, they find a moment of peace. They're sitting together, reviewing the guest list one last time before bed. Sarah's leaning against Mark, looking utterly spent. Despite the chaos of the last few days planning the wedding, the pajamas, the nausea, and the tears, they are still a team. It's a quiet, sweet moment amidst the planning madness. Now Sarah is in the bathroom, catching a glimpse of herself in the mirror. She pauses, places her hand on her abdomen. She's trying to make sense of why she feels so off. She thinks maybe she needs a doctor or just a long vacation. Little does she know that her life is about to change forever. She isn't sick. She's expecting. She has a baby. What an intense day for Mark and Sarah. I hope you enjoyed following along with their wedding plans and pregnancy journey. If you found this helpful for your English practice, please give this video a like and make sure to subscribe to Mama's Fluent English. I'm working so hard to reach that 1,000 subscriber milestone, and every single one of you make a difference. Have you ever had a fashion disaster like Mark or a strange food craving like Sarah? I'd love to read your stories right below in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the season finale.